Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't think I've done it. I remember everybody's name. So many. But I'd like to explain real quick kind of how this works. And I'm in my remote location in my camper out the lake. So I'm a little scruffier than usual. Anyway, my home away from home. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. Um, Describe the picture the best that I can. There's always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it later and go, I know what she's talking about. Hang on. This is not exact science. Sometimes you have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. I don't know if she's trying to show me already. She won't give me all the details. Details are none of my business. She should give me just enough that you should understand what she's referring to. She's got some kind of food and she's crumbling it up. Just crushing it in her hands. Crushing, making it little crumbs. I don't know if it's crackers. It doesn't look like crackers. It looks more like not a pretzel, but not a cracker, but so I'm guessing something she used to cook that she had to crumble up. Something besides a cracker, and maybe put it on top of something that she baked, or she just keeps squishing them, and these crumbs are falling. So I always ask them to give me a couple of things to validate that it's them, or maybe you just did this. It could be that she's validating that she saw you do this, she did this, or she used to make something that you liked. She did this. Anyway, she's validating herself that it's her. Okay. Okay. So she was reminding me that we were going to pull a card before this. I let her pick one out, and I shuffle until she tells me which one she wants. And I forgot where I was going with that. So, first you picked is surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Run a talk. So she's not. If that's clearing up or not, so you can read it. Not to. She's not saying you have a big mean ego. That is not what she's saying at all. That's ego. They teach me. Ego to me means, oh, the person, I have a big ego. No, it's good to have a big ego. As long as you're not egotistical. There is a difference. It's okay to have ego. Ego, told me one time, ego keeps you from running out of the street. I don't know about that. I don't know if I consider that either. But anyway, there's other things that the ego does for you. Ego is good. Your ego is good, not over the top. You're strong. You're strong. You work on you. Can't make you feel bad. So I want you to surrender that ego. Not all the way though. I want to keep part of that. It's not a horrible thing. It's not. There's some people who come through and say, wow, you have an ego. And that's not the kind of ego she's saying that you have. Anyway. So got my burger on the smoker outside. I gotta be out. Can't breathe. Okay, so she said she's very much at peace. She seems like a pretty strong, almost stern, but more on the strong side. Strong as in her own ego. But anyway, she's saying something about a dog. I can't quite see it, but she calls it chow chow. Now, whether it was a chow dog or just chowed down a lot, she talked about it being chowing down, chow chow. Well, that was some kind of a nickname. Dog. It doesn't have to be her dog. Her dog. Somebody close to this dog that she has acknowledged. She says, I love you very much. She's saying that very softly, but knowing, loved you very much. I hope you can forgive me that I did the best with what I had, the knowledge I had, the things that I knew. And after that point, I was lost beyond that as far as being around you children. I was lost. I didn't. Just making it feel like there was something in her upbringing that just didn't teach her better skills. It wasn't that I didn't, but just kind of forget a little bit. I didn't know better. She's like she's trying to fumble and find the words that she wants to say. Says when she got there and did her light review, yes, we do that, that she realized the pain she caused on a lot of people. And she has to be healed from that there. She would like your forgiveness, not because she needs it, because she's being healed by the higher ups, but so that you can let it go. She would like your forgiveness for yourself, not for her. I had somebody come through a reading that I got for myself from my mentor, and yeah, I didn't like. I said, I want to talk to him. And she said, I think I'll hear this and apologize for the way you treated me. And I said, when I'm ready to forgive you, put a flower on your grave. Came to 2 different times wanting my forgiveness. It took me about 3 months, and I went and put a flower on his grave. I hold on to this story. You're not here anymore. You're an asshole. I lived through it. I learned stuff from it. Wait for So they brought that scenario up that I lived through. So think about that. What did you learn from it? Did you learn not to be mean? Did you learn not to be cold? Did you better love other people? Did you learn how not to treat your stepchildren if you have any? Did you learn? Everything's a learning experience. As far as how she passed, she's not giving me a real physical reason, which is kind of common. But she says basically she died of a broken heart. And she's making me feel like her heart was broke when she was little, all the way through her life. She had a broken heart. She might have stuffed it down. She might have tried not to show it. She might have tried to show her pain. But early on in her life, it's like her heart was broken, and I don't think it ever got mended. And there was continuation of heartbreaks along the way. And she says, I was just tired. I was tired of the broken heart. She said it didn't have anything to do with just and when you or anybody else around you gets in that, I call it a loop, in that loop, and it keeps coming. It's like, okay, so I knew somebody kept picking the same girl, same trashy. Same drama. And pick another one. For that one, pick another one. So you're picking the same girl with a different face. You've got to get out of that loop. You've got to quit. You've got to do something with that, or get out of that, or to get off of that, or something. They have since now. But that was years of doing. So she's not showing hers as a loop, but it's still a broken heart, and a sad broken heart, and a sad broken heart, and a sad broken heart. So each one just kind of compiled. And she said she really just didn't hear fun, much pain. She never figured out how to get rid of that pain. So whether Bull knew it or not, she was bleeding on the inside, not physically. She's saying something about compassion. She hopes compassion will soften your heart for her, and it will help. She's not worried about hers. Her soul, her spirit is just fine. She's where she needs to be. Sometimes we really get our asses kicked down here. I always tell people, I don't believe in hell. I think we're in hell here. So she says, I feel very blessed to have had you in my life. Sometimes you were a little hellion. And she says, I probably won't visit you because I don't feel like aid me to this. I was waiting for her to say the right thing she wanted. She started to say, she said, aid. I don't think I'm one in your life that you need to be there. Nothing but happiness for you and tons of love. And if you figure out how to lift this experience off of you, and I'll say away from you, feel a lot lighter and brighter. So don't hold, I'm saying, don't hold any of the things that she said or did to around you or about you or whatever happened personally. I don't, the way she's talking, I don't think any of it was really personally about you. It was more about what was in her. She says, I do love the experience, and you taught me a lot of things. And I am grateful. So if you do want any signs from her, just ask her. It's not that she won't, but she doesn't feel like you want her. Okay, she's talking about a sign from her, the rustling of leaves. So it's confusing me a little bit because I don't know if she means every time you hear the leaves rustle, every time the wind blows and you hear the leaves rustling around. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be different times that maybe she's doing it, or maybe looking through them or something. I don't know. I don't know how you would tell between the normal rustling of leaves and her rustling. Or maybe it's just the thought of rustling. I'm very confused. Always asking for signs that are unique. Everybody knows about feathers, points, and stuff, but it's usually something that I don't know. I honestly don't. It's her show. It's her ball game. She gets to pick whatever she wants within reason. rest of it. Not sure to explain that any further, so I'm not going to try. So anyway, she's very soft. She's very quiet. She's very soft-spoken. She's very calm. She's very peaceful. She feels like she has a whole lot of herself. She says finally, and guys, says it took a, and I'm sorry. She feels like you need to hear her say, I'm sorry. Remember that she's leaving. She's literally walking big piles of leaves as she leaves. Like I said, I don't tell the difference. Or maybe you'll just see somebody on TV with big pile of leaves. You'll see a picture of somebody walking big pile of leaves. I don't. She didn't talk like she was weird, bother you, stop in, big signs or what. But I promise you, 1,000%, thousands of percent, she can hear what she's talking. She can hear you, she can see what signs from her. Tell her it's okay. Ask her. Give her permission. Otherwise, it will be very fleeting. Okay. Thank you very much. Gotta go see if my burger's burning. Been smoking a burger. At my camping location. Going to a different lake this week. Whoop, whoop. Trying to get my work done. Whoop, whoop, whoop. See you later. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. Voices for your loved ones. Later.